A man in England is suing Apple after his deleted messages to sex workers were found by his wife on another device. The unnamed man told The Times that in the final years of his marriage, he turned to prostitutes to get a little action, contacting them through the iMessage app on his phone before deleting the texts. But this cheater doesn't seem to even know how to hide his tracks from this article. But as anyone with multiple Apple devices knows, it's possible to sync messages across your phone, iPad, and Mac if they're all signed in with the same Apple ID. The man's messages didn't disappear from the iMac, and his wife found them. Obviously, this led to his wife filing for divorce and ultimately costing the unfaithful husband more than £5 million, which I think is real money in American as well. So now he wants Apple to pick up the tab for his divorce and legal costs, claiming the tech company is the one that's not being transparent. His lawsuit claims that iMessage doesn't make it clear that deleting a message on the iPhone doesn't delete that message everywhere. He argues that for his wife, it was a very brutal way of finding out. My thoughts are, if I'd been able to talk to her rationally and she'd not had such a brutal realization of it, I might still be married. In my opinion, it's all because Apple told me my messages were deleted when they weren't. Totally, it's all Apple's fault that your cheating with prostitutes was exposed to your wife. How dare they? In a related story, he has just been chosen as Trump's running mate. A match made in heaven. I'm being told that's not true, but very likely. Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching. Our audience has helped build TYT into the media giant it is today. Together, we can accomplish anything. Support our work and join us at tyt.com/team.
All right, again, the language reveals what's happening here. It's all because Apple told me. All because of Apple? Your cheating had nothing to do with it? It was 100-0 Apple's fault? And he said, if I had been able to talk to her rationally before she found out, or if you had been able to talk to her rationally before you cheated, or before she found the messages about you cheating, there was a lot of opportunities there for you to be able to talk to her, quote unquote, rationally.
Or not cheat at all. Is another way to look at it. It's a crazy thought. Also, he went on to say, if you are told a message is deleted, you are entitled to believe it's deleted. But apparently she's not entitled to a faithful husband. If the message had said these messages are deleted on this device, that would have been a clue. Or these messages are deleted on this device only, that would have been even better. I really feel for this guy. I mean, the lack of clear communication from Apple covering up his cheating is really unforgivable. And I feel like Apple, he should probably divorce himself from Apple and go straight Android, because I feel like Android's more forgiving during situations like this.
If he could have just rationally explained to Apple why he was leaving, then it all would have worked out. So look, to the devices that Apple uses and interconnection stuff. Look, I get it. So for younger folks, they're like, duh, right? For some older folks, they don't know. And they're like, why is it popping up on the laptop? And some people love it, some people hate it. And I think that if I was setting Apple policy, I'd say, let's make that one opt-in, right? I'd like to receive it on all my devices rather than opt out. Whoa, 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 don't send it to all the devices, right? But that's a decision for Apple to make, and it has nothing to do with whether you cheated on your wife or not, right? Those are two separate issues. So suing Apple for it reminds me of the lady who sued Captain Crunch because she found out that the berries in Crunch berries weren't real berries.
Wait, I'm sorry, the berries are not real berries?
No, look, as it turns out, I've had a lot of experience.
And next you're gonna tell me the coffee in the McDonald's drive-thru is hot and I shouldn't spill it on my lap?
Crazy stuff happens all the time.
I can't.
But the funny thing is, that's what this guy actually did. And he didn't do it as a joke. He didn't do it for like a minute. He filed a lawsuit saying, you owe me a lot of money because you didn't help me cover up my adultery. And one last thing about that. Look, I'm not here to judge everybody. You had an affair, it's not a good thing. You shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't blame other people for it. But it's not my business, that's your business, that's your wife's business. She divorced you, already got the £5 million, good for her, etc. This isn't about that either. This is about, do you get to control the policy of this giant company because of your affair? And then when you don't get to control their policy, why? Why would you get to control their policy? Right? What do you have to do with it? That you're gonna sue and demand money from them for your issues. That's the stuff I can't stand.
I think we have a sense of what it was like to communicate with this man during the relationship as well. It's not me, it's the device, it's you, it's anything else possible. It's not me taking responsibility for my own actions, it's the way you got the information. There's that.
Yeah, that's such a great point, Ben. The chance that this guy took personal responsibility inside of a relationship is not high. Okay, now he's gonna sue me for it. He's like, how dare you? If it wasn't for you, people wouldn't have found out that I was suing Apple based on asinine reasons.
Well, if he sues you, you're gonna be stressed out. You're gonna yell at me more. I'm gonna be stressed out. I'm gonna have to sue him for suing you, for stressing you out, for stressing me out.
We've got it all solved. That's the good news.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.